I love watching the Horny channel. It's Juanita from Manchester.
Get up!
Hey!
Juanita! Senorita.
No, he said Sean.
Good afternoon. How important is sex to women? On a percentage level, in a relationship, how important is sex to you, my beautiful? Give us a mention in the comments, like out of from 1 to 10%. Is it 9%, 5%, 10%? Because to men, I think that sex is within the 9 and the 10%. Like out of 10%, to men in a relationship, sex is about 9 or 10. To me, it's about 9 or 10. Very important. We want to know from the females, because this is the Horny channel, so we want to know from the females. Leave in the comment area, how important is sex to you in a relationship? Do you want to do it 1 time a week, twice a week? And be real honest, as we can know exactly how much girl we need to have. Because if sex is important to you, like 5%, then we'll need to have 2 more girls to catch up back to us the amount of percentage of time that we need it, or want it, or need it, and because you don't need it, it does not mean that we shouldn't have it. Somewhere in Corinthians it say your body is not yours, it belongs to your spouse, partner, something. So please leave in the comments exactly how important sex is to you. Do you want to sit and watch TV with your partner, or you want to fornicate? If this door open, I'm going to ask the sexy intern, how important is sex to you? Again, I will say, from my small little bit of research, and from what I've seen on the net and all these things, and asked in person to ladies, they don't really go crazy for sex. It's like, it's not a must. They can go time without it. Like some girls, they can go 3-4 months without sex. And if you are one of those ladies that can go 3 or 4 months without sex, please leave it in the comment area. Now, to men, we would like to have fornication as frequently as is possible. If every time our dingolangolingo moves like that, if we could lodge it in your beautiful self, that would be perfect for us. If not in your beautiful self, in some other sexy girl's beautiful self. Due to the fact that it's not really important to you, and as I was saying earlier, if you don't need it or you don't want it, it doesn't mean that I shouldn't have it because you don't need it. You not needing it is just affecting my good day, my good night. We don't want to be going into the bed night after night and you not wanting it. Next thing I would like to tell the ladies them that it might not be important to you, but it's important to us. It's not fun when every time a man make it love to his woman that he might be living in with, he has to initiate the bang movements. That as well indicates to men that fornication is not really on the top of a woman's list. Again, I will have to remind you that not because it's not on the top of your list, it is on the top of our list. Yes. So if you cannot manage the velocity or the workload, what would be my good advice to most of the church sisters then is to hire an assistant in which will take off some of the workload off of you, make it your man, be happy, you will be happy because you will not be pressured to deliver so much cockupation and position which you are not wanting, don't feel comfortable doing, don't feel the vibes right now, you're tired, you got a headache, you're busy with the children. So that would be like a helping situation for you to have somebody to alleviate all the pressure off of you. And then if you are penetrating and doing the housework or whatever you're doing, busy at work or the housework or with the children or whatever it is, and you are being pressured to deliver or produce more occupation, then just look at the bright side. You might look at it like, no, but look at the bright side. You will be under less pressure. At the same time, if your man is not being pleasured in all the way that he needs to, he won't be able to deliver the product. He won't be able to produce, to bring home the snapper. Can you see where I'm forwarding from? So please jot down into the comment area how important is fornication to you, because it's in the 9 and 10 bracket for men as very important. As long as it's thing movable, you should be bubbling on it. And as long as it's not your time of the situation, you should be gyrating on it frequently, instead of finding a bag of excuses, talking about this, talking about that, tired. And if he show interest elsewhere, it goes to show the fornication part is not important to you, and as well as the man himself is not important, if it is so. So all right, he's not important, don't argue. I won't say let him, because I don't work off a let him. Man and man, some man do things. Don't argue. If you cannot manage the velocity of the wastual area gyration that he can produce and you cannot accommodate, please don't be Ellen Gary. Sometimes the female in the house demands more financial dividend than the man can comfortably produce and deliver. However, there is no consideration to that. Please to do what I require, she says. So in this case now, when you are talking about you are tired, having headache, the children keep you busy, or whatever the problem is with your lack of, because you don't comfortable, you have to get uncomfortable now because the male, the producer, the money spender in most cases, if he is not producing and delivering, you're not going to be, he's uncomfortable doing it. So you yourself have to be uncomfortable with what you have to offer, because that ookie part is extremely important on the man's behalf. So please don't itchy scratchy, don't grow in a corner, because if not, this don't seem like a fair deal. So at the end of the day, we're asking, or the beginning of the day, we're asking, how important it is to you, and at the same time we're giving you a lesson if you're a female to make you know that, baby, I will not be delivering if you are not delivering. And not because you don't want it, it don't mean that I don't want it. I want it. And if you not deliver it, remember, I will be getting it somewhere else. I won't lose any respect for you on that behalf because you are the wife and whatever you are. But if you're not playing the wife role to the fullest, that means that you are not doing a proper job. And if I am not, as the man is not doing a proper job, there will be repercussions. There will be situations to face. So if you are not showing the same amount of interest in the pokey pot, you're going to have problems. Please like, share, and subscribe to the Horny channel. And we'll have more updates on the horny situation.
I love watching the Horny channel. It's Juanita from Manchester.
Get up!
Hey!
Juanita! Señorita.